Judy, we made it
Yeah, we made it.
to the finish line.
That's
We made
right.
it to the finish line. Closing, Judy's closing. We made it. I got a couple questions so other customers just like you will learn. Okay. First question, what fears did you have about buying a home? What fears did you have?
What fears?
Fears, yeah. What were you worried about that could go wrong?
I was being new at it. I was worried more about the realtor and helping me out and doing everything, which you did a great job,
Thank you.
like 100%,
Thank you.
above and beyond.
I like to hear that. I try. What process did you use to select me to represent you?
I heard through people, friends, that told me about you.
Referral.
Yep.
Lisa recommended me.
Yep.
The lender.
Yep.
Thank you, Lisa. Big shout out to Lisa with Alligator Mortgage. Thank you. Amazing lender. We'll talk about that at the end. What did I do differently from other agents that you've worked with? Because I just learned that you were working with one before me.
Yeah. Well, I think you did a lot of things different. You were very concerned about, your customer, and you went above and beyond. You checked everything out, made sure everything was satisfactory, and anything that was wrong, you went ahead and made sure it was fixed.
Yes, ma'am.
I've never seen anybody go in looking at a house and they never seem very concerned. It's like, well, do you like it? And that was it. You were the total opposite of it all. You took me over past, well, this ain't right, this isn't right, but we're gonna check into it. And you pointed out things that I would never even think about looking at that were very important. I mean, to me, after buying it, I'd be lost. But you took care of everything.
I was able to show you things about the house that you might not have known until after that might have been an issue. One,
Right.
the coils with the AC, getting
Right.
the toilet fixed, the mold and mildew on top of the AC,
Right.
having that safety switch valve.
Right.
That didn't even have it. A lot of agents don't even know what that is. And the goal is to make it easier for you, so we were able to negotiate those things. We were able to negotiate those things.
Well, being a woman, women don't go in here looking for these things. They go in, oh, it's a nice kitchen. Oh, I love it. And they don't think about the serious part.
Yeah.
That's serious stuff. And I was impressed when you walked through and you pointed out all these things. And I was impressed because it wasn't like, well, I'm just trying to shove this house off on her to make a deal. That's the impression I got, is that you were for me and you were protecting me in every way
Protecting
possible.
you. I think that's it. You're absolutely right. I'm protecting your purchase. I'm protecting.
Right.
I wouldn't want you to buy a house that I wouldn't buy.
Well, that's exactly what you told me, and you were correct.
How did I handle the process for you? How did I handle the transaction from beginning to end?
Everything was great, from the moment until the end. Everything was great. I mean, you looked into things to help me, and you even brought it to my attention. I could go on to USDA, which really helped me because there was no down payment, so you saved me a lot of money there. I mean, you were right there.
3.5%.
Yeah.
3.5%.
You were there 100% all the way. Most of them would just go in and just say, well, we're going on the FHA and this is what's going to cost you and stuff. I mean, you were looking out for me, and that's what I really appreciate, and that's why I recommended you to a lot of friends.
Thank you. Thank you.
I
And
think it's good.
That's the best thing that you can do for a realtor is to refer them.
Right.
And
I think if they seem more concerned for the customer,
put them first.
you got to put them first, and that's when, people refer you out. And I think you did really great job.
I made sure that we got here today. We closed.
Yeah.
We were a couple days, but that's not a big deal. And what you
But it
did-
wasn't on your part.
No,
It was on my paperwork and getting it there on time.
and everything got done. I want to talk a little bit about the USDA FHA. So we initially were going to do an FHA loan. An FHA loan is 3.5% down. We looked at a house in Orange City. We looked at a house in DeLand. all of the houses that we looked at didn't have that USDA option, so that was like a bonus. The house that we looked at in Orange City, I found out the day that we were looking at it that it was eligible for USDA. USDA is just like VA. You don't need any money down. And the lender that recommended me, that knew Judy, Lisa, thank you, Lisa, specializes in doing USDA loans as well, because that's not an easy loan. That is something you need to know how to do and to get it approved. If you don't know how to do it, you can mess it up. Another thing with USDA and FHA, when you have a well, the water has to get tested, and we got the water tested. I want to give a shout out to Lisa. Lisa was able to get Judy the escrow money that she put down back and the appraisal that she paid for. We negotiated closing costs in the deal, so you didn't have to pay closing costs, and we negotiated a home warranty as well. So Lisa did an amazing job on getting it converted to a USDA loan with no money down. You're actually getting your escrow back and no appraisal fee, which I've never seen that before.
Right. I've never seen it before.
I've never seen it before.
But you noticed it right off the bat when you saw the seller had USDA.
Yeah. I said this is USDA.
A light went off with you. I could see it. And you said, Judy, you could go into USDA. And we called Lisa right away, and she got it right through. Everything was great. I mean, it's been a great experience, and here I am at closing, and my payments are even great.
The payment's lower than what was initiated.
$200 lower.
That's a big deal. All right, last question. Big, the most important one. What would you say in recommending me to a friend or a family member or someone that you just met off the street? What would you say?
I could say what I did say. Okay? Not what would I say. I already said it. I said, you need this guy. He's great. He takes care of you, and he makes sure everything is perfect. You know, and he would not sell you a house that he wouldn't live in himself.
100%.
Yep. And 100%. He went through stuff. You know, at first I thought, oh my God, is he trying to sell this place or discourage me?
Well, we need some places were pretty bad. It's like it might look good on the outside, but when you look into the walls, you're like, oh, whoa, what'd they do here?
I mean, you brought out everything. That one house we looked at, well, those trees are kind of dead. That's $1,500. That's $1,000 to remove these. I said,
like $3,000. Yeah, and the land just.
I said, oh my God.
Oh, you couldn't even see the sky.
Yeah.
And then water issues around the house where it would flood and why they had things. You know, for decades, I've had knowledge in plumbing, electrical, landscaping, and the layouts of houses and roofs, gable, hip. So I can see something and figure out if it's going to be an issue or if it's not going to be an issue. And that's why you hire someone, is for their knowledge. It's for their experience to guide you. You go to an attorney that wins cases. You don't go to an attorney that loses cases. You go to one that knows what they're doing. And I feel this the same way.
I think you brought up everything that I wouldn't even look at. I was just, the kitchen. I love the kitchen. I love this. I love that. But it's like, when you brought in, oh no, we got to get this checked. We got to get the seller to do this. We got to get the seller to do that. I mean, the air conditioning, I would have never thought of that.
The AC didn't have a safety switch, and I do get a lot of flack, but the way I think about it is the more stuff that I can get the seller to do, the easier it is for you for that first day you move in. It's less things that you have to do. The toilet should work. The AC should have a safety switch. You're spending, almost $200,000. No matter how much you're spending, it should work. These are little things, and a lot of times people don't get it, the listing agent, but at the end they do it. They end up doing it because they realize, hey, these are little things. It worked when they bought the house.
Right.
So.
Right.
I want to thank you.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure. Another closing, and let me know when you want to have yours. Jeff.Osborn, your personal realtor, aka Problem Solver.